When me go down in there, wait, I'm gonna tell you when. First, right, listen, but don't yet. People, let me tell you something. But come on, blood clot auntie. If I lie there and tell God kill me, we go our Grace Farm, we go our others. Yo, every gangster area we go, I swear to God, God kill me, I'm gonna pick it right now. You see, when we get back to America, you know what I'm gonna tell people about Antigua? Press it!
Hello. Streets anywhere we go. 3 times serious. Some jump and girls.
Antigua!
Let me tell you about. Man with full of ice cream.
Juba! I'm not blessed! Juba!
I'm a sweet decent addiction. One more girl is the king. So we'll go on.
Play it back!
Oh, song. Song. Song.
You. Who give you jokes? See? Who gave you a joke? What you laughing at, bro? What you laughing at, yo? What's the joke? I didn't say a joke, yo. What's the Hey, watch yourself, Georgie. Watch yourself. That was my version of the telephone, man. Oh man, it's hibachi time. Big up everybody that's here. I'm just gonna my channel notifications is like weird like that. So I'm gonna give it a minute. You know what I mean? See how many people I can get in here before we light up the grill. The grill is lit. You know what I mean? The grill is lit. It's lit. I got all the ingredients. I got the maid that's sitting here. They prepare. Let me check on it. Yeah, they lit. They ready. Don't worry, they ready. Just give me a minute. I got one more of these things to twist. Cook some estrogen Donnies. It's so funny you said estrogen Donnies. It's so funny you said that. Well, big up everybody, man. Hit that like, that share. Share it. Subscribe if you ain't subscribing. We need more subscribers, so go be subscribing. Be subscribing. You know what I mean? Tell a friend, tell a friend. Go on another Chelsea channel that's live right now and go steal a couple of people. Say, yo, Jimmy live. Yo, fuck this shit. It's popping over here. You know what I mean? I need that. Losing to Burnley. There's games on. It's a few people. It's a few people going on the grill. Don't worry, but we got a few things going on the grill. And anything y'all think I might wanna throw on the grill, you already know how we go hibachi time. Just drop the link. Just drop the link. Anything y'all think I've missed that needs to be addressed, it'd be perfect for me to live react to it, right? Because these things I'm about to watch, these are all live reactions. I have not seen them. People have sent me them and said, Jimmy, you need to look at these. I decided I wasn't going to look at them. I was going to save it and watch it live. Why is Huey not in the squad? How could he be in the squad? He literally just got there. He's not even there yet. He might not even did a medical yet. Slow down, quiz. All right. It's 29 people. When I get it over 30, that constant flow over 30, then we'll get it started. What you mean, bro? I don't even think it's officially in yet. Pause. You're my nightmare? What are you? You're my nightmare. I'm confused. What are you, the sexiest woman alive? You want to have sex with me, but you have no entry holes? That's a nightmare. A sexy woman alive want to have sex with you, but she has no holes. Yeah, I don't think he's even there yet, bro. Yeah, he's Spurs. We don't listen to Spurs. His one little Europa he's hyping up. Okay, we up over 30, well over 30 now. Everybody that's in here, hit that like button, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend too. How we gonna do this? Let's see. Let's start with this video. Let's start with this Dunny. Somebody sent me this. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that. Let's hibachi first. Let's take it to the hibachi first. Let's take it to the hibachi first. Shall we? Shadow air. Full screen it. Y'all ready? Today's topic. First topic. Garnacho. Somebody sent me a couple of videos pertaining to Garnacho and said, Jimmy, you need to watch this. So let's watch this first. Donnie. Yeah? Let's watch it together.
I'll go to Staffy first on this. He's been silent for a while, but Alejandro Garnacho again today. Chelsea are his preference. Chelsea are likely to go for him after they complete the deal for Xavi, which there's just been an update on that that's very close to happening. But Garnacho to Chelsea, is that a member of the squad that can help Chelsea get into this title race and maybe get them over the line for these major trophies Don's talking about, Staffy?
No, if I'm being honest, no. We were on the top 6 yesterday where, oh my God, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, the Chelsea rep.
Quiz. Quest.
Yeah,
Quest.
Yeah, shout out to him. He was talking crazy about Garnacho gassing up and all that. But I don't look at this as a priority signing. There's a reason why they're taking their time with it. They're probably going to try to lowball us by the end of the summer, knowing that he's not even going to be integrated back into the team. He's not even training. He's not in preseason. They're aware of all that. I look at him as a signing where Chelsea been making a lot of these signings recently over the last 3 years, where just look at players and they just see like if there's potential in them and a potential flip, I should say. They go ahead and make these deals. They try to get him on a cheap and try to give him one or two good seasons, whether it's at the club or on loan, and they'll go ahead and flip him and try to double their money. To me, he probably comes in as a replacement for Mudryk. And Mudryk had a very, very limited role at this team where he was like second or third option on either wing. He barely got any minutes. And I feel like because they lost him, they're kind of trying to replace him with a similar profile. And when I say profile, it's not necessarily the way they play, but at least like age-wise, the stage.
I got to say, big up Staffy. He sound like he watched a lot of Chelsea because this is exactly the way I feel about Garnacho. That's exactly how I see him. As fourth choice winger. Over him, I got Esteval, Pedro Neto, and Gittins. So that makes him fourth choice. Then you got Neto plays both wings. Esteval can play both wings. So, you know, I kind of agree with Staffy.
They are in their career. They paid a lot of money for Mudryk, don't get me wrong, but I think because they lost him, they kind of want to add one more, and that's the only reason I'm looking at Garnacho like this. And to be fair, he's not even making it easy for himself or us, because he's just coming out crying about wanting to be in the Premier League. I mean, I don't know who's advising him, because I don't think he goes to Chelsea and even gets any minutes like that. And if he does go, I give it 2 seasons until he's shipped down again. So,
sorry, I'm sorry. Staffy's spitting. He's spitting. This man is spitting. This man is spitting. This man is spitting. He's spitting. Let's keep it on. He's spitting. He ain't tell a lie yet. He hasn't.
He's kind of putting us in a tough spot by just requesting Chelsea. News were coming out today. I think it was Ben Jacobs that said that he's getting bids from other suitors, but he just wants to go to Chelsea. That's his destination. I look at it being a cheap deal. They're going to lowball us at the end. It's probably going to be somewhere around £30 million at the end. You know, nothing near the evaluation that United wanted last year when they thought we're rejecting 50 from Napoli because we could sell them for 60 or 70. So it's one of those where I just want it done as a United fan. I just want it done. I want it moved on. I'll take the £30 million better than nothing, because I can guarantee that if he doesn't move, the guy's going to get no minutes. He's not going to be integrated back to the team. It's just so obvious. So
I agree with Staffy.
Chelsea are in the driver's seat when it comes to this deal, I'll be honest.
Yep. Yeah, listen, I'm with Ches on this one. Ches said it's a win-win situation, yeah. And personally for me, you already know my feelings on Garnacho. Like, I don't want this guy. You know, there's other players in that position that I'd rather go and spend that money on. For example, you've got Fofana, the one that might be going to Everton from Lyon. I'd rather even go fucking get in Dai from Everton, bro. Right? Go bring me in Dai, someone better than this guy, because I don't like his petulance. I don't like the baggage that he brings with his brother.
Well, they made it seem like, so I'm trying to, who said the fuckery on this? Why somebody send me this?
You know what I mean? In terms of his finishing in front of goal, it's very inconsistent. He's similar to Noni Madueke, like he gets in positions to score, but his finishing is poor. You know, on the ball, he's very easy to dispossess. You know, there are a few things that he brings off the bench in terms of his creativity, like he's good with the cutbacks and he finds himself in good positions. And if Maresca actually improves his finishing, he can be one of the best left wingers in the Prem. I'll be real, because like he knows how to.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
There we go. There we go. There we go. I see why they sent me this. I was wondering why they sent me this. What? Yo, Maj, remind people to hit the like button, please. What we on with the likes? But what the fuck did he say? What? This I love Don. Pause, but this is where he loses me. Come again, bro. Pull up.
You know, on the ball, he's very easy to dispossess. You know, there are a few things that he brings off the bench in terms of his creativity, like he's good with the cutbacks and he finds himself in good positions. And if Maresca actually improves his finishing, he can be one of the best left wingers in the Prem. I'll be real, because like he knows how to get himself. He knows how to.
Don.
That will never happen. You will never live to see that happen.
Never. Best in the Prem. This is where Don he go from Don to Don Gal. You know, you got E Gal. This is Don Gal. Jesus Christ. What is best in the Prem?
To get himself in those positions. But the problem that I've got, Staffy, is do I think he'll get there? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. That's the problem. Yeah, and I don't know why you're doing all that, because how many times? Yeah,
finishing away from being. So you're telling me the only thing he's missing is better finishing to be one of the best left wings in the Premier League. Come on, man.
If his finishing, if his finishing was clean, yeah, and clinical, Staffy, right?
Look at even Terry. Even Terry had to put his hand down, put his head in his hands, and fucking laugh. Don, what the my nigga.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
You would not be cooking this guy the way that you do, bro.
I cook him for a lot of reasons.
Yeah? I think I just gave you the weaknesses that he's got. It's not just the finishing. I agree with you, bro. There's a lot more that I don't like about this guy. But I'm saying one of the major problems that I've got with Garnacho is the amount of big chances that he misses, bro. He misses too many big chances, and I'm sick and tired of it. I just went through a season with Jackson, a season with Madueke. Now you want to go replace that with a guy that's similar to those guys. It don't really make sense.
But do you back your manager? Do you rate him?
I rate him, yeah, and I pray that he improves it. But whether he does it, I don't know, bro.
But the only thing about what you're saying that doesn't compute in my brain, and maybe it's because you're planting seeds for a classic Don I told you so, is you seem against it in one sentence, and then the next you're like, with a manager and a coach that you back and a team that you think is moving towards challenging for titles, which means you're in a good environment by proxy. Him finishing away from being one of the best wingers in the league, I'd be well excited about signing someone like that.
Yeah,
removing
exactly. I'm glad they called. That's what Don hyperbole be killing him. That's what his because he don't be seeing how far he go on one side, but then you say you don't want him. Well, like, bro, you can't wax poetic and say all he need is finishing, and then say you don't want him. Nah, it got to be more than just finishing, bro. Yeah, it got to be more than just finishing. Let's continue.
But I'd be excited if you think your club's in a good position, being run well, great environment, improving, really rate your manager. I would be excited about taking a player that you believe is finishing away from being one of the best wingers in the world who's leaving for him what is a toxic environment, that wouldn't be stressing me out at all. I'd be,
Terry,
I'd be over the moon.
The reason why I'm saying that is because I've accepted that he's coming. That's why I'm saying that, bro. I don't want Garnacho, bro, because I feel like we can get players that are better than this guy already. Yeah. The point that I'm making is if he comes in, because I watch a lot of United, you know how much I watch your team, right? And I've got serious PTSD. I've just been going back and forth with D, talking about how we didn't really challenge last year because we kept missing chances. So why do I want another guy that's like that? Yeah. That's one thing that he needs to improve in his game, bro. He's only young. He can improve it. Cool. But he needs to improve that quickly because I cannot deal with Palmer creating for this guy and he misses. Enzo creating for this guy and he keeps missing. I don't want that no more, bro. Yeah, I want guys that are, most of the time, when they're in front of goal, you're even celebrating before they get there. Garnacho, when he's in front of goal, everyone's sitting down, bro, because most time he misses. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget that miss against Spurs, yeah? The guy was...
Yo, Don mental as fuck. Don just made it seem like he was just finishing away, and then now you killing him. Don, you all over the place. Yeah, you all over the place. You confusing me too.
He was in the box. He cuts in. I remember that time. That was in February actually, right? Because I was in Paris at the time. He cuts in. You remember that shot, Staffy? And man just banged it over the bar.
The game because of it, or drew. I forgot.
Yeah,
I know.
You know what I mean?
It was probably his worst game last season. Listen, there's a lot more to his game. I hear what you're saying. There's a lot more to his game that needs improvement for him to be one of the best left wingers in the league. My biggest issue with him is it's always been the people who are around him. I think the kid is deluded. He thinks he's a lot better than he is. He's not even a squad player because you can have limited players that are squad players that contribute more to the team and you'll take him. The thing is, he's always viewed himself as one of the best players in the team. He's not a great dribbler. He's not a great finisher. His footballing IQ is so low. His arrogance just makes it a lot worse. I said it before. I'd rather have Dan James in my team than Garnacho. Dan James knew his limitations. Dan James knew what he can bring to the team. I'd rather a player that knows his limitations and works on improving his game rather than a player who thinks he's a regen of Ronaldo when he's never going to be that. That is going to be the biggest issue with him in his career. The biggest issue Garnacho is always going to face, that he's going to always think that he's bigger than he is. I don't look at his game and I think, can it be improved? Of course. I mean, like any player can genuinely, you can sit here and say, yes, I can make an argument that anything in his game can be improved. First of all, they have to be willing to do it first. Secondly, if you don't even acknowledge what you're not good at, you're never going to improve. His thing was, and this probably where I'm going to end it with this, his downfall in his career is always going to be that he thinks that he's better than he is. He's never going to be a player that leads a team. He's not going to be your best, your first, second, or third best player on the team. Once you accept a role like you're a Martinelli or someone like that, which, by the way, I'd rather have Martinelli in my team than him. Yes, and people don't even rate Martinelli. I'd rather have a player that knows his limitation and knows he's a role player in the team than someone that thinks he's a regen of Ronaldo or something when he's never going to live up to that. And when it comes, by the way, to ball striking, I don't know what the hell you think Mariska's going to do, because Ten Hag, listen, as bad as he was with United, it's not like he can't tell a player how to strike a ball. The same thing. That shit don't happen when you're 21, bro. No one's going to go to a 21-year-old and tell him how to strike a ball. You know these attributes. You either have it or you don't have it. There's players that go their whole career never scoring a goal because they can't strike a ball. And there's players with
I want to hear what Don says to this. Then I'll move on.
The minute you see them play 1 minute, well, not 1 minute, one game of football, you're like, yeah. You can
the thing is,
hold on.
Strike is not a problem.
That until he decides, maybe, you know what, I probably need to work on that. That's individual work. No manager is improving a player's ball striking.
I don't think his ball striking is a problem. The problem is his accuracy, man.
No,
like, most of his shots
is horrible. It is horrible, bro. He strikes it like a toddler, bro. That's why he had like 7 goals last season.
I don't think his ball striking is the problem. It's his accuracy. Donnie shit. However you want to put it. He's just not good. No disrespect, but we talk about he's shit at strike. He's not that great. He can get G and A, but it takes him a lot. Well, there's nothing wrong with finding good attributes in a player that you're getting. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what most good coaches do. They don't ask you what the player can't do. They ask you what they can do. If you follow what I'm saying, that's what good coaches normally like to know about a player. They're not interested. Excuse me. Zah hit my chest. They're not interested in what a player can't do. They want to more know what you can do. You know what I'm saying? They're not interested in what you can't do.
I think it's more than that, bro. I think this guy's just a lot of his shooting is quite inaccurate. Like the thing that you've got with Garnacho, I've always said this about United, right? He's a problem when you're dependent on him. If you're playing him week in, week out, starting him week in, week out, you're gonna get mad because he's
You
not.
said
He's
he's a
not
role
at the
player.
level.
He doesn't
He's not-
believe that. He doesn't
No,
believe he's a role player.
This is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at. If you've got Garnacho coming off the bench like what he usually was doing, towards the end of last season and that, coming off the bench, against tired legs and that.
Yeah, I hear it. Less of that. They told me it was one more Garnacho video. Here it is, right here. Let's see.
Speak Chelsea for a moment. Quest. Alejandro Garnacho. Seems like it's happening, bro. And you know how you know when it's coming.
Now.
You know when you know it's
Run me my
coming.
money.
When Fabrizio starts retweeting old tweets,
Yeah.
we all do the same. We all go, oh, that was me. So yeah, Alejandro Garnacho. What are you saying? What are you
Quest,
saying?
before you say anything, I want my money, and I want my money ASAP.
Listen,
Any pennies, no dimes, no nothing. I want it
Go
all
talk to the
cash.
bank, man. I ain't got no money for you. Listen,
I want it all in cash, bro.
this is
better
what I'm
run
gonna
me
say
my
about
money.
Garnacho. Let me be. The thing about Garnacho is this: it's a bit like with the Madueke situation. Yeah, Chelsea fans feel aggrieved because of what we've seen happen with Garnacho at Man United. But the truth is, Garnacho is actually a decent player. So the horrible part is, is in my heart as a football purist, I will take him. He is a wicked player.
Yeah.
This is liar telling. It's liar telling.
Oh, this one's gonna be a fucking problem. This one's gonna be a problem. Oh man, he said he's a wicked player. Oh my god. Do I need to continue with this? Or am I about to lose my fucking mind, bro? Huh? Am I about to look like this? Am I about to look like this? He said he's a wicked player. Let's see, man. Boy. This speed is fine, right? I got it sped up a little bit, not too fast. Is this speed fine? Because I don't want to watch it regular speed.
And his ceiling is actually very high. He has the ability to really kick on if he wants to kick on. The problem is, he's got his brother running his socials. He's got that mentality where he right now thinks he's above his station and he's not at a club where they can actually tell him any different. So it's a bit of a conundrum. He has to leave United in order to prove who he thinks he is. But we don't really want to be the club to see if that's actually going to work out. So for me personally, it's like, look, he's cold. He's cold-blooded. I don't even...
Cold? He's cold? He's cold? He's cold?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
He's cold? He's cold? Garnacho? Garnacho is cold like hot fucking grit, like hot oatmeal off the stove. Call your bumbo clock cold? Nah, bro. Frozone is killing me here, yo. Frozone. He look like Frozone. Y'all know who Frozone is? He look like Frozone in the Chelsea top. Big him up. Anybody know this kid? Big him up, man. Big up Frozone.
Remember who the team was last season where United was losing, I think, like 2. It might have been Brentford. And he come off the bench, picked it up on the left-hand side, right-footed it straight into the top right-hand corner. This guy is special. Now, what I do think about Chelsea is the environment we're building is one where such that toys that have been thrown away can come back and find value. So I would actually believe that he could come into the Chelsea setup now and be looked after by your...
That I can't disagree with. I gotta agree with Frozone. He on point right here. This I'll be lying if I didn't agree with this. I feel like, excuse me, players coming out of bad situations could have the opportunity to get their shit back in order under Maresca, under this setup. But I don't want that. Don't make me want Garnacho. That's like the hope side of things. Like that's you. If you know that he's gonna join the team, you just hope. Okay, well, if we're gonna get this dude, you hope that he comes in and he fits in and understand how it goes, and that makes him, somehow be a better player. But That's which are hopium. That's hopium. That's sniffing an 8 ball of hopium, bro.
Fernandez's, your Caicedo's, your
The South American brothers. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you know, you got good
Val,
yeah?
Santos. Yeah.
You get it,
right
yeah?
in.
So he's gonna come in, yeah, and
That's
he's gonna
good.
be right with the people that speak the Spanish and all of that good stuff, yeah. And I tell you what, he will mature very quickly because what he will understand is this is your second chance. It's okay for you to be the up and coming academy product who is not quite, contributing in the way they think you should, but you can have that sense of grandiosity. It's okay to do that when you're there. You can't come and do that at this Chelsea.
Let him
Do you know
cook.
what, Betsy,
Let him cook. I love this.
No, I have to interrupt because the way you and Terry are smiling is making me sick because I heard the word
bro,
special
what
and I
you're
heard
doing? This is
that.
heartbreaking. That's what you're doing right now.
No. Listen, he's special. Oh, listen, I'll be so rude. Yeah,
Wait, what? Who's special?
Garnacho.
Why you keep calling Garnacho special?
Lie!
Yo, why does he keep doing that? Yo, why does he keep calling Garnacho special, bro? Why does he keep doing that?
Somebody sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
Even listening, he said Garnacho is
Special at what?
Listen,
This is why we lost.
Hold on, wait. Tell me what you've seen from Garnacho on the football pitch that makes you special.
Okay, so he's a ball carrier. He's confident in the final third. He doesn't shy away. He's not like
He's
Martinelli.
confident in the final third.
He's a ball carrier. He's literally one of the worst dribblers in Europe. So his ball carrier, he needs all the space you can find for his ball carrier.
Yeah, no, but that's important. You know why that's important? Because at the start of the show, you lot said you've seen Martinelli drive up to the left wing and drive right back. That's a man that's lacking in
Question, can I ask you something? Do you think the move even makes sense? Because look, I know you lot are going to battle on forefront, as I feel you should, and you need a deep squad. But him competing with Gittins and Javi Simmons will probably be used as a left.
What's his name? Quessy? Because I don't want him like I'm trying to clown him and shit by calling him Frozone. That's just me being a dick.
Do you think the move even makes sense? Because look, I know you lot are going to battle on forefront.
Yeah, no, but that's important. You know why that's important? Because at the start of the show, you lot said you've seen Martinelli drive up to the left wing and drive right back. That's a man that's lacking in
Question, can I ask you something? Do you think the move even makes sense? Because look, I know you lot are going to battle on forefront, as I feel you should, and you need a deep squad. But him competing with Gittins and Javi Simmons will probably be used as a left/10.
Yeah,
it doesn't even make sense for him to go to Chelsea.
I hear you, but you know what it is? People understand now. When you come to Chelsea, you wait in line.
Best.
That's what we've become. We've become that place where now you come, you don't just come and start. I don't know about Puskas winner. I never said Puskas winner. That's a bit mad.
He did. He won the goal of the year award.
Kick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
you hear this fuckhead right here? You see, he was waiting to jump in, and he jumped in and said the dumbest shit ever. Did you hear what he said? You hear this? I have to ask my
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Do you hear what he jumped in and said? 50 million is what he said. Where the fuck he jump in and get that from? 50 million.
Simmons will probably be used as a left/10.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense for him to go to Chelsea.
I hear you, but you know what it is? People understand now. When you come to Chelsea, you wait in line.
Best.
That's what we've become. We've become that place where now you come, you don't just come and start. I don't know about Puskas winner. I never said Puskas winner. That's a bit mad.
He did. He won the goal of the year award.
Kick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So listen, let me hold on a minute. Yo, let me come back again. Sorry. Why do I think he's special? Let me just add, yeah?
Yeah.
In the final third, Puskas winner. Yeah. And there's big names in that. But also mentality. This is the thing about Garnacho. The one thing I always see from this kid is he comes on and he's like, give me the ball. I've seen.
I don't want to be giving Garnacho the ball. I'm not giving Garnacho the ball. When he comes on, he like, give me the ball. Nah, bro, get the fuck out of here. Give me the ball for you to lose it. No disrespect, but he's one of the worst dribblers. Nah, he looking at Garnacho the wrong way. He looking at Garnacho the wrong way. Yeah, he first of all, calling him special. That calling him special was
a bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
That man's special. Garnacho is not special. He is no, he's not. I'm sorry.
Martinelli for 4 years, run up to the left-hand side of that Emirates, turn right back around and pass it into the midfield. I've seen Madueke for 2 years straight run up the right-hand side, turn around and pass it back and then adjust his shorts. You listen, there's so
that is true. I just talked about that. I just talked about that on Catch and SB show. That's Madueke. He passed that ball. Alex is the one that made me notice it. Like, yo, he always pull up his short. I'm like, Alex, why does that bother you? And then I started realizing, damn, when he's so bothered with his shorts, he's having a shit game. When he's playing well, he ain't got time to be fucking with his shorts because he got that ball and he's up and down and he looking to beat a man. You know what I mean? When he fucking there tugging on his shorts, man, it's gonna be a long day, bro. Long fucking day.
Certain kind of player that when they get into that final third, they make things happen. Garnacho is that guy and will continue to be that guy no matter where he plays football. So you can see what he does now and be like, oh, I don't like it because of attitude and all this. Cool, fine. I hear all of that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, this kid is going to be something in football. Whether is he going to do Ronaldo, Messi? No. He ain't going to be. No, but listen, even
he's ass. What are we talking about? Garnacho is garbage. Brother, if Manchester United.
Yeah, Will killed him. Run that back. Pull up that bum buckler. Pull up that. Hey, boy, pull up that.
I hear all of that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, this kid is going to be something in football. Whether is he going to do Ronaldo, Messi? No. He ain't going to be. No, but listen, even
he's ass. What are we talking about? Garnacho is garbage. Brother, if Manchester United finesse you out of 50 million, this guy should be at
It can never be a finesse. It can never be a finesse.
LJ cutting grass.
It can
Why are they talking about 50 million? Why whenever people talk about Chelsea, they up the money? Yo, Kupa nem Pusiak. This is what I don't like about these platforms, bro. What? Garnacho has never been talked about for 50 million for Chelsea. Never. How old is this video? Hold up. This is from a day ago. This was uploaded a day ago, so maybe it's from the week because it's clips. So I'm assuming it's from the week. This can't be a week old. Why they talk about 50 million? Do they not read what's going? Press play.
Never be a finesse.
Is not a good player, bro.
Nah,
what
bro.
are we doing here?
It's just two clubs shaking hands, saying, "Listen, we know we're doing you a bit of a favor, and you're doing us."
So basically, you feel bad about Mason Mount, so you'll look out for them with Garnacho. Like that's kind of what it seems like to me. It's kind of like you to scratch their back.
There's a reason why Staffy and Terry were staying quiet. That's all I'm going to say.
Garnacho, brother, Garnacho.
That's my rule. When people speak football and they're cooking, I don't interrupt.
I agree. Me and Staffy are in a union here. We're in a union here. We're together. We're together. We're together.
This dude think Frozone think that's a good thing. Frozone don't realize no. What you saying is fuckery, but we're gonna keep letting you talk. That's what Frozone don't realize. They saying we let you keep talking because you talking this bullshit. They know goddamn well. And the fact that they kept saying 50 million, this is bothering me. Nobody paying that dude price is down to like $30 million, $35 million.
There's one thing I agree with you in what you said, right? I feel like every footballer needs to have a bit of arrogance. And Garnacho, people always bring his brother into this. I feel like he has arrogance that he should have in the play. He believes in himself. He's a very confident player. I agree with that. But there's a reason why United have been screaming out for forwards, why they've brought in Kuna, why they've brought in Bremer, why they're looking at number 9s. The amount of times the guy would go one-on-one and just fluff his chance, or when he should pass, he shoots. When he should shoot, he passes. He's not good. What I will say, do I think he can get better? Yes, he can improve as a player, but not to Chelsea standard, not to United standard. Come on.
Can I just say this really quickly?
The only good thing about Garnacho,
this from 2 days ago, so they knew. 2 days ago, everybody knew this dude that his price was down to $30 million, $35 million. It's some bullshit.
There's only one quality that I think that he's a direct player.
Yeah, that as well.
That's it. His pace is okay. In the final third, it's like Ron said, he doesn't really know what to do. It's like a deer in headlights. His shooting.
Whoa, which Garnacho did you watch?
No. I mean, this man, he's electric. He's got electric pace, doesn't he? He's got electric pace. Electric pace.
Create chances. So a team that in attack is awful. Came in the bottom half of the table. Lost in the Europa League final to Tottenham.
Yeah.
Don't want to keep Garnacho. Hold on. They don't want to keep Garnacho.
Again, Will, just one more
who
time.
has all these special characteristics, is from their academy, but they're forcing him out. He's ass.
But listen.
Not forcing him out. Hold on.
Exactly, Will. Somebody give Will a star for the day. Put a star in the chat for Will, because because like he couldn't say it any better. Everything he just said was true.
Let me just land this plane here quick, because it's actually important. You have to look at football with history in mind. Pogba left. Lingard, who was one of the upstarts, eventually didn't make it fully to where he's supposed to be. Yeah,
he's playing South Korea.
Exactly.
That's what Garnacho
hold on. Rashford has never been able to become the king of the theater of nightmares, if you want to call it that now. Yeah. How many players? No, but hold on. You have to answer the question. How many players have come through the United Academy and made it?
But how many have left and then made it?
So the silence is golden for a reason, bro. Because at the end of the day,
I can't believe you put Pogba and Rashford's name in this. I actually can't.
Hold on. No, listen. If you let a player go and then buy him back for 100 million, you 100% did not develop that player to where he needed to be.
Oh, you're talking about his first step. Yeah,
so my point is this. Yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to say Garnacho is levels and levels and levels above people in his age group. But what I am saying, there's multiple reasons why I'm okay with this deal to a degree. Is because one,
he was okay with the deal at 50 million. That's what makes this crazy. Because he's hearing 50 million. He's not arguing back. So he's okay with Garnacho for 50. Frozone is bugging. He's bugging.
Garnacho is a good player. You can't take that away from him. There are plenty of wingers in this league that are below his standard. If you're telling me that he's below like a Jacob Murphy at Newcastle, you've lost your mind. This is a guy that I've seen come to the bridge, score a goal, and sit on the advertising boards. Well, this guy's got quality in it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, and they lost that game. What are you talking about? Frozone, you killing me. And they lost.
Where do you rate him? Like, give me an estimate of where you rate him compared to other wingers.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you go through every team, but tell me he's like below this type of player.
He's better than Martinelli. He's better than Martinelli.
Okay, well, you know that.
Better than Madueke.
He's better than Madueke.
Prick! Get the fuck out of my football club, you fucking prick!
Madueke? Huh? Nah. Garnacho is completely brain dead. I believe if we had a better striker, Madueke definitely would have had more assists. Definitely. Nani definitely would have had more assists. I can remember quite a few chances getting fluffed because we have no striker. A lot of good crosses put in. Jackson, not too many. And I wasn't no super Madueke defender, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. I don't know. No, it's just a brother giving his opinion. That somebody told me I should watch this. Well, no, somebody told me I should watch the first one. This one I saw while looking for that, and I said, let me get this one a try. This one is pretty decent. I didn't think I would get any content out of this.
Okay.
I don't want to say
the two you just named. I think all three of them are about the same.
Okay. Hang on, guys. Let's get the list. So Madueke and Martinelli. Who else is he better than in the Prem?
Okay.
No, he clearly reached him high, so I just want an estimate where he is.
Come on, bro.
I just want you to tell me, like, I put him on whoever was this guy and that guy. Like, just get there.
Staffy, we want the list. I want the list. I want the names. Come on.
So for me, I think he's a level below your Brennan Johnsons. I think he's on par.
Level below your Brennan Johnsons? What nigga you just dropped?
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Bro, if you said he's above Madueke and Martinelli and them and just below Brendan Johnson, Johnson is with them niggas. He's with them. Yeah, it's hibachi time. The grill is on, man. And right now, Frozone is on the grill. Tell me, Prime, if you can find that, the minute mark in that, let me know. I'll review it. I don't give a fuck how many goals. Martinelli hit 15 goals before. So what? Johnson's a goal scorer, but he is he couldn't play in our system. So even though he scored 16 goals, he couldn't do that in our system. We play possession. He can't possess the ball. Come on, man. So we're talking about footballers. Yeah, he can score goals. That means he has to be put in a specific system to work. The system has to be built around his skill instead of being able to. So that, to me, that brings your talent level down.
With who's the lad that just went Newcastle?
Elanga.
I think he's a level below.
Elanga's better than him.
Below. Yeah, but I'm saying I think he's had more first team experience. So
is he better than Kudus?
No way.
Everyone just let Quest talk, please. Let him just talk, please.
Because by the way, if I'm way off, they're gonna let me know. Yeah, Kudus is clear. So let me just mention some players that are clear. Kudus clear. Ahmad clear. Pedro Neto clear. But I don't expect him to be there. So these are just some of the names that I'm like, okay, I don't expect him to be there, but do I think he can get there? Yes.
After all that cooking, this is where you put him at.
Yes, because half of the issue is environment. If you don't understand that, you don't understand football.
No,
when Chelsea were buying players like Torres and all these other people saying Chelsea's the place to go where players die, this is what happens.
Question. I agree with you. Environment is key. We've seen there's many examples of players going to another environment and doing well.
Yeah,
but the talent has to already be there. With Garnacho, I don't know. I just don't think it's there. Can he?
Thanks, Rams. Thanks. Are y'all cool with this video? Let me know if I should keep going with this video, because this dude Rams, thank you. The talent's not there. That's what the problem that I see with Garnacho. Is it a chance he can come cook? Yeah, but if it's a game with a low block, he's useless. We're gonna face a lot of low blocks. We did last year. Champions League, I want Gittins out there. Sorry, Esteval, Neto. Proceed.
Okay, can I ask you a question as a rebuttal?
Go on.
What is it that you see about Garnacho's play that makes him a bad footballer?
His IQ off the jump.
Break that down for me.
Say that again.
Break that down for me. What do you mean by football?
IQ, his IQ, his decision making. He runs with his head down. He takes 10 shots to make one. His conversion rate is not all that great. Just like dude said, when he should shoot, he pass. When he should pass, he shoot. That go back to the IQ and decision making. It's it's a lot of things that make him a bad footballer. And if it's true that he has the mentality like he's the man, his ability doesn't match up to that.
I said it earlier. When he goes 1-on-1, he never, even the type of finish, he never chooses the correct type of finish. There's times where he should pass and he shoots. There's times he should shoot and he passes. I just feel like he makes the wrong decision 9 times out of 10. There'll be the odd decision where even his bicycle kick against, was it Everton, Staffy and Terry, that wasn't really even the right thing to do. But this ties into what you said earlier, because his arrogance and he has that audaciousness about him where he will try things like that, but it will come off once out of 50. United fans will tell you this themselves. He'll keep trying things that he's not capable of. So for me, his IQ is his main flaw. Is he direct? Yes, but like Will said earlier, you can be direct, but if you're direct and ineffective, what does it really mean? Do you know what I mean? So,
and maybe I'm just saying that because the PTSD I have is watching players like Werner run the ball off the pitch.
Fair
and Madueke wearing a headband and can't dribble past 2 players.
But he's not much of an upgrade to those players. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's not, but if I'm Chelsea, I'm not buying him.
So what is he talking about? Is Werner running the ball off the pitch? Where the fuck does he think Garnacho's running the ball to? Garnacho's just going to run and give the ball to the defender. It's the same shit. Either way, you're losing the ball. Either way, you're losing the ball. That's what Frozone is losing me. Either way, you're losing the ball. Whether you run off the pitch or you run in the defender, take the ball from you, either way, the fucking ball's gone. It's gone. You lost possession.
To upgrade my squad.
So you just wanted to skip. You just
No, wait a minute. Hold on.
No, I'm not. I said I'm okay with this deal. I never said
You
I'm
talked about his
ecstatic.
ceiling being so high. Now you're saying you're not going to upgrade.
How high did I say his ceiling was? I said he's never going to be Ronaldo and Messi, bro. He's never going to be there.
But that's not you used the word love. You just say that.
Yeah, we know he's never gonna be Ronaldo and Messi. That's two of the best ever. But that's not what you want. He ain't got to be them. Can he be a?
Does he have a higher ceiling the way he is now? I'm down.
No, you said he has a very high ceiling. That was your opening statement. You said he has a very high ceiling.
Victorian versus Edwardian, bro. Either way, the ceiling's high.
Are you okay with spending?
Bro.
Are you okay with spending 50 million?
That's gone right over Staffy's head, isn't it?
I had no idea what you said. I just said
It's houses in England. Some are Edwardian, some are from the Victorian age. The ceilings are different heights. That's what it means. Yeah.
Look, maybe I made a misturning my words. Do I think he's special as a talent? Like, does he have the capabilities to be something? Absolutely, I do think that. Am I ecstatic about the deal? I'm not ecstatic. I can't lie. I'm not going to be putting out a position.
If he's a special talent, then why would you not be ecstatic?
Because sometimes it's about business, bro. Sometimes about.
And everybody asking if he's a special talent, they say these things about him, but then say they don't want him. I don't get it.
Business. Sometimes he's holding on to the player who's 21 for the next 2 to 3 years and then selling him on for 60.
That's why I don't care. How much you value that? How much you want Chelsea to pay for him?
If it's my money, monopoly, pink and green,
it's not your money, but it's none of our money here. Come on.
No,
you know
you
we talk about
asked me.
football and none of these clubs are
my money, bro. I said if it's my money, I would pay 25 to 30 million.
So how do you feel about
spending for 25 million, bro?
Wait a minute. So you just gassed him up to then say 25. So he's all this that you said.
Oh, so I got to take back my words on Frozone then. Oh, Fro wasn't talking about paying 50. Oh, we cool. Okay. Nah, I gotta, okay. Now what he's saying make a little bit more sense. He's talking about paying super pennies on the dollar. Okay. I could agree with. Fro's don't talk about paying nothing. Okay, I'm with you, Fro.
Earlier, he's 20, 21 years old. His ceiling is special. And then United should just give him away for peanuts. Because, like, you're kind of contradicting.
I'm not saying they should give him away. I understand why they're selling him completely.
Yeah, but to say 50 million. Okay. So let's say that you're not going to bring in Garnacho to boost your squad. It makes no sense because then you're essentially saying that it's a bad deal already. Because you don't just drop 50 million to just drop 50 million. Your club is doing it because they think he's a decent player that can come in and help them. So it would be
my point does stand then. Because if the club thinks he's a decent player and he can grow and he does reach that level, then that 50 million will end up being justified.
Bro, he'll never. What are they talking about? Now he back on 50 million. Okay, Frozone, I take back the point. Take back the point. Yo, we need back the point. Get the point. Yo, get the point. Get the point back. Because he's back on this 50 million shit. Nah, bro. What's he talking about? Now he lost me. I thought he was making sense. He's back on 50 million.
If it doesn't grow, then the age that he is at and the profile of player that he is, he will 100% still be marketable in 2 to 3 years' time to some Spanish, some Italian, whatever team that will come and pick him up for 45. So if I pay 50 now and I lose 5 to 10 in that deal, and he helps us win a Carabao, FA, League, whatever we end up winning in the next 3 years, I'm not that sad about that deal if it only cost me 10 mil. That's business. That's
the one thing I said is 100% true. Chelsea, if they buy him even at 50 million, they'll probably sell him at 60. The fact they've just got 50 million for a flop like João Felix, who, by the way, João Felix is a technically better footballer than Garnacho, but I think Garnacho's in reality is better than him. I think João Felix in the Premier League was one of the worst footballers I've ever seen for the cost that he was. But listen, I hope you man do it. I hope it's for a little bit more than 30 million. I'm not going to lie, but
where's João Felix only went for 30 million? Like, where's this 50 million price tag come from?
He went for 48 million.
40, bro.
Do you know what's crazy about this? I thought Garnacho to Chelsea was a joke, but when I started to realize credible journalists weren't rubbishing this report. When it was
Look at Will. Y'all see Will feelings hurt? Watch this. Look at this. When niggas be hearing Chelsea getting that bag, they feelings be hurt. Listen, like, where are you here? Watch Will.
Than Garnacho, but I think Garnacho's in reality is better than him. I think João Felix in the Premier League was one of the worst footballers I've ever seen for the cost that he was. But listen, I hope you man do it. I hope it's for a little bit more than 30 million. I'm not going to lie, but
where's João Felix only went for 30 million? Like, where's this 50 million price tag come from?
He went for 48 million.
40, bro.
Do you know what's crazy about this? I thought Garnacho.
And if you look at his eyes, you can see he got his mouse and he's scrolling, looking. Where will they get it?
To Chelsea was a joke. But when I started to realize credible journalists weren't rubbishing this report.
I told you.
48 million.
I told you. Hold on.
For the cost that he was.
Wait. It's like watch it. It's like Yo, I see this so much. I see this so much. Watch him. When he realized it's 50, he like, you see him start moving his mouse, and then you see that finger go a little bit farther. Now he turned into fucking secretary. He turns into Marge. Marge, yes. I need you to type up that proposal for me. Yes, boss. He turned into Marge. You know, the secretary Marge? That's what he turned into. Because now he's going to look for all the articles. Fuck out of here. Run that shit back. I love this shit. Chelsea, yo, we got to stop dissing our sport directors, yo. They can't get everything right. But the one they know how to hurt feelings, man. Watch Will get in his feelings. He's a Real Madrid fan. They win everything, and Chelsea still gets under people's skin.
Garnacho's in reality is better than him. I think João Felix in the Premier has been one of the worst footballers I've ever seen for the cost that he was. But listen, I hope you man do it. I hope it's for a little bit more than 30 million. I'm not going to lie, but
I swear João Felix only went for 30 million. Like, where's this 50 million price tag come from?
He went for 48 million.
40, bro.
Do you know what's crazy about this? I thought Garnacho to Chelsea was a joke, but when I started to realize credible journalists weren't rubbishing this report, when it was just lingering, I was like, you know what? There's some truth to this. I actually think it happens.
I knew it could happen the whole time. I knew it could happen the whole time because
look, you see
Chelsea fans are so angry about it. It was one of them deals. You know when Mason Mount was linked to United?
Right.
United fans, you could tell by our reaction, like João.
He go from typing, he go from moving the mouse, typing, and then he zoom in. Watch him.
That's the one thing I said is 100% true. Chelsea, if they buy him even at 50 million, they'll probably sell him at 60. The fact they've just got 50 million for a flop like João Felix, who, by the way, João Felix is technically better footballer than Garnacho, but I think Garnacho's in reality is better than him. I think João Felix in the Premier has been one of the worst footballers I've ever seen for the cost that he was. But listen, I hope you man do it. I hope it's for a little bit more than 30 million. I'm not going to lie, but
I swear João Felix only went for 30 million. Like, where's this 50 million price tag come from?
He went for 48 million.
Do you know what's crazy about this? I thought Garnacho to Chelsea was a joke, but when I started to realize credible journalists weren't rubbishing this report, when it was just lingering, I was like, you know what? There's some truth to this. I actually think it happens. That's the funny thing. You're going to get your wish.
I knew it could happen the whole time. I knew it could happen the whole time because Chelsea fans are so angry about it. It was one of them deals. You know when Mason Mount was linked to United? United fans, you could tell by our reaction that we all knew. We could all smell that it was going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, when you got a mate, you're meant to be going out with your friend, and you know at any minute now that phone's going to ring or text is going to come in because he's cancelling. That's how when you know it's coming. Yeah. And this is what this is like. The Garnacho the Chelsea deal was felt almost nailed on for me since the beginning. But at least we'll get, hopefully, Ben Jacobs said it'll be around 45 million. It's not the end of the world. It's better than nothing. Go out there and get Benjamin Sesko. Go out there and get a midfielder, a little goalkeeper, and then our title charge begins. Because I'm just going off one good preseason game, see. So I'm just get. I mean, it's just how we judge things now on the terrace.
Yo, yeah. That was nasty work. That was nasty work. Big up Prime on the link. He found that. Let's see. Yo, y'all hit that like button. Where we at on the likes, man? Let's take a break till we get them likes up. Somebody tell me where the likes at. I got the link, Prime. That's it. It's up there. That's it up there. That's it up there. We got 54 likes with 116, 70 with 116. Nah, bro. I'm not playing no more video. We're not reacting to shit, man. Come on, man. Hit the like button, bro. Come on, man. Hit the like. Yeah, hit the like. Nah. We're not talking about. That's not for Garnacho. Justice. That's not for Garnacho. That's not for Garnacho. The 45 million they was talking about João Felix. They was talking about João Felix. Hit those likes. I'm not moving until we move up those likes. All right, find the next. Find that for me, Prime. Please, me, I beg you. I beg. Prime, I do beg. I beg, oh. I beg. I beg if you will find that link for me. Yeah? Find that link for me. Find that link for me, man. Yeah? Thank you, man. Find that link for me. All right, let's see what we got here.
And then he turned up to my studio and he's like 5'1". I was like, oh my God. Because him and KJ are like the same height. I was like, oh my days. Like, it's like two pygmies just there. KJ's at the same height as me, to be fair. I just like winding him up. This tier says Garnacho makes no sense. Neto, Esteval. Well, this is what you got to read the news.
Does make sense. Oh my
the news is already stating that Esteval might already go straight out on loan. So you've got, I think, that could.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
What news this nigga read? What news he talking about?
I wasn't gonna say,
bro,
even though he is
bro,
one of the best rivers in the world, though, of course.
Little bro. Oh wow, you're right with that, Will. You okay with that?
Now you know what? I'll allow it because he's like 6'7".
But the thing is, you're quite tall as well, aren't you, Will? You're quite tall.
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
But you're one of those guys in your like streaming chat. You look like you're really short. But
Will looks small. I'm not gonna lie, he does look small. I met Will. Will's actually tall. He's 6'1".
Yeah,
So he's pretty fun.
There was a guy that doesn't come on much anymore. He's got family stuff and that happening. He's a Spurs fan called Alan. Now, for whatever reason, he always looked at me when I looked at him on camera like he'd be really tall. And then he turned up to my studio and he's like 5'1". I was like, oh my God. Because him and KJ are like the same height. I was like, oh my days. Like, it's like two pygmies just there. KJ's at the same height as me, to be fair. I just like winding him up. This tier says Garnacho makes no sense. Neto, Esteval. Well, this is what you got to read the news.
Does make sense.
Hold on, I got the speed too high. This nigga said we sending Esteval on loan. The news said it. Now, let's say Esteval come here and has a bad whatever, and they say, we're going to loan him. But what news right now said Esteval? Like he could be making shit up about people teams. Esteval ain't on no loan. They literally talked about how Esteval has a chance to be a starter. He said this shit. Like he actually said, you got to read the news. Stop reading the news. You chatting fuckery today. You sounding dumb and retarded. Stop talking about the Chels. You don't know what the fuck you talk about, bro.
The news is already stating that Esteval might already go straight out on loan. So you've got, I think, that could happen. Palmer to play on the right. Why do we need a fourth right winger?
He's not a right winger.
Garnacho's not even a right. This is what I mean. People don't even know football.
Educate them.
That's why I mentioned Simmons and Gittins, because that's who you'd be competing with on there.
And guess who's not prem proven? Javi Simmons and Gittins. Who is?
Garnacho.
Don't try to add Don't try to add
I must say, your PR.
Yeah, don't try to add text.
Get the fuck out of here. Nice try, nigga.
Bro, listen.
We're not buying because of PR, you know.
Bro, Chelsea, what's the Chelsea fan? What's your name, brother? Can you hear me
Wesley,
now?
bro. Yeah, I see.
Do you think that Garnacho's a guaranteed upgrade on Noni?
I don't think he's a guaranteed upgrade, but
at the end he said he's a get. What did he say down at the end? Didn't he say he was better at him down at the end? I know that video we just watched, which was the end of the show. He said he was an upgrade.
I don't think it's a big gap, if I'm being completely honest. Like, as a Chelsea fan, if you've watched Madueke for the last 2 years, I understand the outrage Arsenal fans had. The guy is poor. Like, and that's me being respectful. Like, I'm so angry at Madueke because I actually loved him and wanted him to succeed. But when you see someone adjust their shorts 5 times in a game, bro, it don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Cross the ball, make a finish, pass on time. Like, people have really short memories and forgetting that he was beefing Palmer and Jackson over a penalty. It don't make sense, bro. Like,
but why would you mean people got short memories and forgot he was beefing over? Why would you want to keep holding that against him? Why would you keep holding that against him? Who cares about that? Like, you still got that on your heart? That's still on your brain? I guarantee you the players ain't even think about it. Like, but that's short memory. Yeah, that should be on your short memory list. Players arguing over a pin? That never happened? You never seen that happen before? Oh, you killing me, bro.
Everything you're saying.
Garnacho could never. Garnacho could never. I'll tell you now, Garnacho could never. If he even picked up the ball, Fernandes would have his hand on the shoulder like a film. Bro, just come away. Just come away. Just back up. It's not going to work. Because he's going to be around other people his age. Everyone's going to look at him like, you start.
So hold on, wait. So Nani Madueke could do it, but Garnacho could never? I don't get it. How that work? Exactly, Reed. Nobody can't like they say that shit like that shit stopped us from winning the game or something. To me, that showed how poor the manager was. That he didn't fucking name a goal, a penalty taker. That wasn't nothing on the team. If you leave it up to players, a player gonna want it. What the fuck? Yeah, when Nani got in the way of Palmer's shot, they laughed on the pitch, and people on Twitter lost their mind. Wavy, you remember that? The players laughed about it, and people online lost their mind. I'm like, yo, chill, man. They laughed about this shit.
It's not at training, bro. You're gone. Simple. So it's not happening.
Sip to Blue here agrees. Says, "Nah, we will rehab him and flip to Arsenal for double." Yeah, be an Arsenal player in 3 years.
Yeah, bro. That's called upholstery. That's what we do. You bring him in looking all tatty, fix him up. Asna, coming on 70 million.
It depends how much he costs, 30 to 35 million, and it's not bad. Either pushes on, or we flip him for profit. Any more than that, then it's a no. My guess, I reckon it's going to be 45 million with some add-ons. Plus,
he's not better than Esteval, by the way.
No, he's
not.
You're not buying him to be better than Esteval.
Yeah, but then if Esteval go on loan, and then if Garnacho's in that spot, then you might as well have Esteval.
Yeah, he's not on
I'd rather have Kendry Pies.
What I would say,
Garnacho.
Why are they talking about Esteval going on loan? That's why you need proper Chelsea representation on these fucking channels. You know what I'm saying? Because they up here talking some bullshit. Oh, he actually said this after he said the other Garnacho shit. Look at him, bumped his head. Yeah, that's the part where he said it. Okay, less of that. Hold on. Let me back big on my screen, man. That's why you don't watch the channels. I watch a lot of the channels. Nah, you gotta watch this shit. You gotta watch this shit. You gotta hear everybody's opinion. You know what I mean? It's the only way you're gonna really know what fans think. Like, people typing on Twitter, they behind a screen. They say anything. You don't know if they really mean it. You know what I mean? They ain't, when you go on cam and show your face, you kind of gotta be, meaning what you say. You gotta kind of be meaning what you say, bro. Now, you don't have to, but it makes more sense. Hold on, I wanna check. It said what you call it. Did a video about it too. See what he said. I think this is it here. Okay, yeah, here it is. Garnacho video. Garnacho. Okay, hold on.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.
This nigga's distraught. He didn't even start talking yet. Yo, did y'all hear that? I already know where this video going. Listen.
What is this feeling in my stomach, chat?
You got shit.
No, seriously, what is this feeling in the pit of my stomach? Do I have a tummy ache? Do I have a stomach bug? Did I have too many drinks last night? Am I not feeling well? Prescribe me. Prescribe me. What could possibly be wrong? Why would I possibly be feeling so out of sorts? Why do I have a headache? I'll tell you why.
Some glasses, nigga. Take them off.
The 5 stages of grief. Now I'm not at the last stage. Oh no. But some people are.
What's the last stage? Acceptance? Oh shit. Yeah, I think acceptance is the last stage, right? Acceptance. Yeah, I think I'm there, bro. I'm there. Sorry, Matisse. I think I'm there, gangster.
And that is sickening. That is unsettling. You see, this has been a good window. This has been a really good window so far.
Oh, hold up. Wait. This ain't going right. I'll be right back. Hold up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 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 Just. Yeah. How we looking? How we? Yeah. 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 Got in from the mega store today. You know. Don't cover that crest. Yeah. Feeling a real champion, you know. Let's watch this. Yeah, I had to cut the tag off. Yeah, it took that long, bro. I ordered this shit the day of. The day of. They gave me back $37.50 though. Big up Fanatics in the mega store. They gave me back $37.50. Big them up. And a 25% coupon on my next order. Because they turn on the color. Turn on the color.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Is there a color thing? Is it? Turn on the color. The color is on, bro. The color is on. Oh, shit. What happened there? Did I pull it off the screen? Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I think I might have closed it. Ain't that a bitch? Okay, I'll just go back to it. Bro, what happened? You don't see color? It is in color. Only straight people could see. The way I have it set, the settings is gay people see it in black and white. Yeah, so yeah, only gay people see it in black and white. Straight people see it in color. Gay people see it in black and white. So I don't know. Like, it's in black and white. Oh, okay. Well, big up the LGBTQ community. I didn't know I had a few in here. You know, I didn't know.
Why are you gay? You are gay.
Anybody else want to complain about the color? Anybody else? I'm just asking. Anybody else? Okay, I think that'll be the last person that mentioned the color. Which I think. Is that what you trying to see, the kid? You know what color the damn kid is, man. Come on, bro. You don't know what color. What color you think this is? It's the same color as the ones you see everybody else wearing. What color you think the Chelsea flag is in the back? Come on, gangster. You killing me here. We back. Let's go watch this. We react
so far. And we're about to drop a bomb. A bomba. And I'm the villain again. You see, because I'm staying consistent with my opinion on this player. It's not Alejandro Garnacho. It's just Alex. He shortened it. He's just Alex now. Alex Garnacho. So no problem. We'll go by that. I thought we all had an agreement. I thought we all had an understanding. What we wanted, what we needed.
We talk clear enough.
The level.
Beat it up.
But because some of you have reached your acceptance stage, I'm staying consistent with what I said 30 days ago, 60 days ago, 90 days ago, January when we was linked. I don't rate this player. I don't think this player is good enough for Chelsea Football Club. I think this player is going to be replaced within 12 to 18 months. In terms of you at home are going to want him gone. You at home are going to want...
Oh, who this nigga pointing at? Who the fuck this nigga pointing at? The fuck? He ain't talking to me. He talking to me. We don't want this nigga. He talking to Rob. Where that nigga Rob at? That's who he talking to. Big up Matisse. Matisse is talking to Rob, my nigga. He's talking to Rob. Yo, where we at on them likes? Any admin can tell me where we at on them likes. We got $130 in here. Where we at on those likes?
Him upgraded. You at home, you are going to see someone.
Rob. Oh, you know who else said they want him to? CB. CB said he won him. CB said he won. I gave CB points that what he said. It's hard to argue what he said. He made good points. That still didn't convince me to want him. CB said he wants him. Rob wants him. I don't know too many other people that I'm familiar with that wants him.
In the market, just like with Mudryk, in the market in 12 to 18 months' time at this very same position, and you're going to want them. You're going to want them.
Wait, we're not at 100 yet? Come on, man. Just get to 100. Pre-match work. You want Garnacho? Oh, yeah. See? You hold one of those. You. Are you in my talk to, brother? You are one of them. When we get 100, we're gonna get it popping back again. Let's take a little smoke break. Even though I've been smoking the entire time. We're gonna take a smoke break. Oh, we had 100? All right, 105. I hold 105. 102? All right, three more. 105. Let me know when we get 105. 3 more, people. Come on, 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. Man, Solomon, man. That's what I'm talking about. You my man, 100 grand. Friend for life. I'll never have sex with your wife. But your sister and your auntie, them, a murder. Big up, yo. If you got a motherfucking membership, big up Solomon. Don't I got some emojis or something in there? I remember uploading that stuff. What's in there? I remember sitting up one night, high as a kite, and uploading some Chelsea shit in there. When you get like emojis or something. Is that shit showing? I remember doing that one night. It's showing? All right, okay. Hold on. Let me go on YouTube. Let me load it up and see what's showing. I don't even remember what it is. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. I don't even remember what they are. Let me go look. Go to my page. Hold up. Go to your channel. Let me see what they look like. I gotta go to my own chat. Pause that, bro. Let me see. Oh shit! Some of them are me. What the fuck? Yo, they me, yo. Nah, I was high, bro. I gotta take those down. I gotta put some real shit in there. All right. I'm gonna put some real joints in there. I'm gonna put, all right, now that I see, all right, okay. We're gonna put, okay. I see what I put in there. I put whatever it was in my phone. So I'm gonna make some real ones. I'm gonna make some real ones. Mod him, he's not modded? Hold up. I ain't got no super mods in here that can mod, only I can mod people. Hold up. All right, let me mod him. I thought Solomon was modded. You gotta get modded, my nigga. You bought your way into the club, you know what I mean? Nah, I just joking. You get a mod anyway, because you're always in here showing love. You know what I mean? All right, okay. I'm gonna put, don't worry. I'm gonna go and switch those out. I'm gonna go and switch those out and put some real joints in there. What y'all want? Players? What should I put in there? Yeah, who should I'm gonna put a couple players in there. I'm gonna put a couple funny shit in there. I'm gonna put the why are you gay? I'm gonna put that guy in there. So you ain't gotta type it. You can just put his picture up there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put Caicedo in there. Yeah, he was player of the season last year. Caicedo gotta go in there. King Caicedo. All right, I'm gonna nice it up. Don't worry about it. We're gonna set it up, man. We're gonna set it up. Nice. Former Gooner. If you don't get the fuck out of here. Former Gooner. Oh shit. Oh, I pressed play on the wrong thing. I'm tripping. I'm high. Okay, here we go.
And then it's going to be a realization to you. Oh, Garnacho's on a 7-year deal. Oh, Garnacho doesn't want to leave. Oh, Garnacho really loves London and there's not really many buyers. Now, the only saving grace is that hopefully this deal is so cheap that it's easy to entice others to come in. Hopefully the wage package is so cheap that it's easy to entice others to afford him. That is the only saving grace here. The other saving grace is that, thankfully, this video is sponsored. So check out this video. Your transfer knowledge will have knock-on effects with Final One Standing by William Hill. It's free to play with a chance to win a share of 500.
Get to that bag. Get to that bag, my nigga. Get to that bag. Get to that bag, my nigga. Yo, he said, yo, the other saving grace is this video sponsored. Got him. I gotta run that back. That was that funny, my nigga.
Entice others to come in. Hopefully the wage package is so cheap that it's easy to entice others to afford him. That is the only saving grace here. The other saving grace is that, thankfully, this video is sponsored. So check out this video. Your transfer knowledge will have knock-on effects with Final One Standing. His ego, insane dribbler. Attributes. In attributes. I don't understand the infatuation. I don't understand why people want this guy. No, genuinely, no. I don't understand. We've been speaking about Rodrigo's. We've been speaking about Leao's. We've been watching Williams for Spain. Or you know, just we've been seeing other individuals. And this is where we land. This is where we're at.
But
tell me right now his outstanding attributes. Forget his brother for a second and the copium going.
Nah, that's a little disingenuous to name those guys. To name those guys and then to mention Garnacho. Garnacho is not the same situation. That's a little unfair for the I won't say that's unfair. That's his view of it, but that's a jaded view. That's like a weird view of it. Because those guys he just mentioned, none of those was like, that's not what Garnacho is. That's not Garnacho. You can't mention those guys and then mention Garnacho because that's not the same thing at all. No, at all. And Solomon, big up yourself again, bro. Big up yourself. That you can't mention those together. That don't go together. Like I understand what he's trying to say, but that to mention those together is like a slick little move to kind of make it seem like, oh, they're getting Garnacho instead of those guys. Nah, that's not the case. Let's not do that. That's not what they're doing. They're not getting Garnacho over Leao or Garnacho over. Nah, that's not. Those guys are not. This Garnacho is a money opportunity. Those guys is a signing to level up. They're not trying to level up with the Garnacho signing. They're trying to fill us a spot that's needed in the squad, but not spending a lot of money on a kid that could potentially be something that they have a chance. If he don't be that, they can still flip him. I get it. I don't agree with it. I don't want the motherfucker, but to pretend like there's nothing behind it is like, it's kind of being in denial. You know what I'm saying? Or just like ignoring it just to ignore
on
it.
there, and I'll talk about that later on. Tell me his best attributes. Don't tell me he's 20. Don't tell me he's got potential. Just tell me his best attributes. Because at least with Gittins, we know he's an insane dribbler. At least with João Pedro, we know that he's technically very sound, as we always said. And now look at the finishing. But
agreed. I always add, this is what I ask Rob. What the fuck does he do? Joey asks Rob all the time. Rob, what does he do? That's that. The people that don't want him, that's what we literally ask. What does he do, bro? What does he do? What the fuck does he do?
don't tell me Garnacho's best attributes. Is it his dribbling? Is it his passing? Is it his decision making? Is it his shooting? Is it his ego? His mentality? Work rate? Yeah, he works hard. What is it that you're so impressed by, so infatuated by, to the point where now I had denial. We're past denial now. I had anger. That's where I'm at right now. We have bargaining. I was willing to take anyone other than him. Anyone, as you have heard me say many times. We have depression. We'll get to that later in the next coming days. And acceptance. I'm not having that. Now, you guys can do the acceptance thing if you please, if you wish. But tell me why you're accepting it. Tell me why, other than the fact that Chelsea want him. He's not signed yet. You definitely didn't really want him. Some of you did, very few of you. But if we do the polls and we do the questions and the asking and answers and the Q&As, when we won the Club World Cup, when we became world champions, Garnacho, this was on your list, yeah? Garnacho, is this what you wanted? The guy thinks he's better than he is, in my opinion. The guy has an inflated ego. The guy thinks he's the second coming of Ronaldo, but he's nothing of the sort. When you watch Ronaldo in 06, 07, 05, 04, Garnacho doesn't play anything like him. He can't dribble like him. He can't control the ball like him. He can't take out two men like him. So what are we actually gravitated to here? Because he takes a hell of a lot of shots, so he's going to get some goals. But I wouldn't call him a great shooter. I wouldn't call him clinical. I mean, Man United's attack, they just had probably one of their worst goal scoring seasons. Was he not a part of that?
But
decision making?
But only thing is, he's not going to be, I guess in Matisse's mind, Garnacho's playing. Like, that's the only thing I could think for his reaction like this. In his mind, he see a world where Garnacho's playing. Well, I don't see that. Because you know what I know? Where all you niggas should know. Every fucking body can't play. Everybody cannot play. So if everybody that we brought in is doing their job, he ain't playing. You know what I mean? He's not playing.
How many times have I seen Man United fans say, this guy's better off the bench? This guy's better.
But then you turn around and say it. You turn around and say it. Yeah, I think okay, this proves his emotion getting a little better of him. Because he turns around and says it. That's exactly what he's going to be doing, Matisse. He's going to be on the bench, gangster.
Off the bench for impact. Because starting, he looks lost. Starting, he ain't the guy. Low blocks, what we getting? Good passing, yeah? We get.
You see, he even called it out himself. He even called it out himself. I mean, he said Man United fans said that he's better off the bench. Well, gangster, that's what he's going to be doing. He's not going to be starting for us. Yeah, but Tyreek George is probably gonna be going on a loan somewhere. Like, so we Mudryk is not here. They're gonna be the main. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, I don't know. I don't want him either. I don't want him either. Him in the dressing room rattles you. Why? You ain't in the dressing room. Why you rattled by what's going on in the dressing room? I think you ain't in there.
In some sort of elite level passing, are we? Some sort of elite level link up. If that was the case, he'd be playing in the twin tens. I'm sure he'd be. No, he can't play in the twin tens. That's why Man United getting rid of him. He's got to play out wide. Got to play right on the touchline, and he's up and down like a shuttle bus. But he's not a great dribbler. He's not a better dribbler than Madueke. He's not a better dribbler than Gittins. He's not a better dribbler than probably Esteval, most likely. Right. So where are we going here? If it's for the system and the wingers are going to stay high and wide, that means they're probably not going to get into goal scoring positions that much. So you're going to need some dribbling. You're not going to get many shooting opportunities.
That's not true. That's not true. If the wingers stay high and wide and they get one-on-ones, they will get shooting opportunities. What are you talking about? That's not true. Maresca's original system with the wingers high and wide, they got a lot of one-on-ones. That was the problem last year. When Neto and Richard got their one-on-ones, they wasn't taking on their men. Sancho would take on a man and then pass it back out. Like he would beat a man and then dribble back and like, no, you get shots. So what? But y'all talking about what he did with Amarin. That's not. He's not in the same situation. Y'all, it don't matter. That doesn't matter. If he wants to come here, he know what he's coming here for. Like y'all think you think they don't sit down and talk before he come? Okay, they sit down and have this conversation with Garnacho. Coach sit down with Garnacho. What do you think he's telling Garnacho? Yeah, we're going to bring you in. You're going to get a ton of minutes. You're going to be my starting winger. What do you think he say to Garnacho? Yeah, you're going to come in. You're going to be a squad player. And if things work out, you earn your way up. But you're going to be a squad player. What the fuck you think he's going to say? What do you think he's going to say? I'm just asking. What do you think he's going to say? No, I don't want to come here. So then you win out, right? Right? But what you think he's going to say and what you think he's going to have to do? And like I said, this ain't me saying I want him, but what do you think he's going to say? He have no choice but to say, okay, I'm going to come and fight for my spot. He's not back in Man U where he actually has power. He had a little power there. Come into a new situation where he has no power. He has no fucking power. Hopefully he ain't coming into this situation, so we ain't got to worry about it.
Playing tucked in, your IQ needs to be higher because you're in tight spaces. It's not Man United on counterattacks where you're just running into open space all the time because they've been dog shit for the last 2 years. You're actually going to have to be intricate, intelligent, decision-making, awareness, surroundings. When did you see that? When did you see that him do that? Break open a low block. Genuinely.
Never.
You see me, I'm not going to flip-flop. If there's something to be seen, something they're cooking, I have no problem marinating and seasoning. I have no problem. But I'm not going to season something I don't like, something I don't want. Now, if he joins the football club, if he doesn't, this is going to be brilliant. This is going to be hilarious. Because there's a whole heap of people pandering for him now. Suddenly there's Garnacho enjoyers. I don't know where these lot have come from because we're about to get him. So now suddenly they've reached the acceptance stage and now they're starting to propaganda it. But please, you don't need to ask me if he signs. Am I going to back him? Yes, I'm going to back him. Doesn't mean I have to rate him. Doesn't mean I had to have wanted him. And that doesn't mean I have to even like him as a personality. I just don't. And this whole copium of, his little brother, he's the one causing all the problems. If I had a little brother on social media whilst I was playing at Manchester United, I would have backhanded him across his face if he tried to cause issues that would poorly reflect on me with the fan base.
You would backhand him? So now you think you could abuse your brother to stop doing things? What kind of weird reality he think he live in? I want to beat my brother up from tweeting? Is that what you think you're gonna do? So what you gonna do? Cut him off if you don't? I'm gonna not give you money. Okay, you're gonna give mom money. I'm good. I'm good. Maybe you gonna backhand him? Like he tripping. Yo, y'all think you can just bully a brother? That's how y'all think every big brother, little brother relationship go in this world? What world y'all live in where anything a big brother say, the little brother has to respond to? What world you live in? You gonna do take his phone? What lesson you can teach him? If he say I'm a motherfucking text and if I feel like it, then what? Then what? Then what? I ain't looking for no reason to cook them up. Y'all motherfuckers sound stupid. But you can tell him whatever. I'm asking you, do y'all really think he can control him? Y'all never seen a teenager that can't be controlled by parents? So you think a brother can control him? You know how fucking stupid y'all sound? Y'all sound dumb as fuck. Jeopardize bread? Y'all never seen situations when kids do stupid shit that jeopardize more than bread? Kids do shit that'll jeopardize your life. Your life. Y'all talking about a football game. Kids every day do shit that could jeopardize their family life on the internet. You think his brother looking at this as a big deal? Yo, what the fuck? Y'all maybe you ain't never raised no kids. Y'all don't know what it is to try to tell a kid not to do something? Yo, don't do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what you think? I'm going to be a 21-year-old man and go punch up my 15-year-old brother? You think that's what you can do? You think that's what you can do? Your mother will allow you to punch up your 15-year-old brother? Well, your mother ain't shit. Because I know my mother wouldn't let me at 21 go punch up my brother. Fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all ain't talking nothing reality. Y'all talking about FIFA story and shit. Y'all talking about FIFA story. Bigger than that, he probably don't give a fuck. Because y'all shouldn't care. That's the thing. I've been saying that. Once I knew it was a kid, that means y'all are fucking you are fucking stupid if you let a 15-year-old with a 15-year-old tweet bother you. You are fucking stupid. You're stupid. Oh my gosh. Like, you have to go and look for that shit. Are you following a 15-year-old? Why are you following a 15-year-old? What's your interest as a grown-ass man to be following a 15-year-old on their social media?
Somebody sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
Why are y'all following a 15-year-old? No, explain that. Somebody have to explain that. Why y'all grown-ass men following the page of a 15-year-old? Nah, the brother that tweets is a kid. Fuck out of here, about 21. He's a kid. Everybody said he's a teenager. He's a kid. I need to know, why are you grown-ass men following a 15-year-old? All right. Y'all think about that. Let cook. Let Ma finish cooking.
Are we having a laugh? Now, he's passed all of his DBS checks. He's passed all of his character analysis. So, hey ho. I don't know what type of psychologist was sent in. Dr. Phil, I don't know. I'm not interested. Job done. If that's the case, that's the case. We've got to accept it. But I just thought we could get a better winger. Excuse me for not wanting what is a painfully average winger at the top level. His age has nothing to do with it. Do you think every young player has a high ceiling? Do you think every 20-year-old has high potential? I'm sorry. He's part of the worst Manchester United team of my lifetime. That's why he's got that many minutes. That's why he's played that much. Not in my opinion because he's incredibly talented. I've seen Wayne Rooney. I've seen Ronaldo. I've seen top young players at Manchester United before. Let's not pretend now he's racked up all those games because he's some top.
Stay over there. You look pretty. You ready for the pool? Yeah. Y'all about to leave? Okay. I'll be there in a second. All right. Jaguar the deadline day. Yeah, nobody likes Garnacho. Nobody wants Garnacho.
Past potential. He racked up all those games because Man United haven't got better. Because Manchester United have not got the level of player that they should have. Otherwise, his ass would be on the bench at best. And that's where the inflated ego comes from. Because he actually thinks he's one of the top talents. In my opinion, he's not. And I wanted a starting left winger. If this was a backup left winger.
You want a starting left winger? I'm confused now. So he's upset because he want us to go get another starting left winger. So he want us to spend big money and get another winger? But there needs to be the same dudes that be like, where's Quinta gonna play? Where's yeah, we got Giddens. Yeah, so but y'all be the same ones that ask where these young players gonna play when they come. Another starting winger. Another starting winger. Yeah, these be the main people that I hear on their channels when they ready. They say, don't overbloat the squad. That's what I'm saying. If we get, which he knows, he agrees that we're about to get, what the fuck we gonna do with another winger? Starting winger. You know what? I think he just might be so mad about the Garnacho shit that he just letting it all out. I think. Garnacho got niggas, yo. Garnacho got niggas out their mind. Yo, I don't want another starting winger. I'd rather get like a Garnacho. Yeah, I feel like Giddens could be a starter. I feel like if needed, you could move Neto over there and put Esteval on the right. But I fully expect Giddens to be a starter. I do. Yeah, I fully expect Giddens to be a starter. That's just me. I know everybody has their own opinions, but I fully expect Giddens to be the starter. We dropped 55 on him. That's including add-ons. We dropped 55 on him. I expect Giddens to go out there, show his level that everybody kind of know where everybody kind of could see what it could potentially be. I'm gonna go on the positive side because a lot of y'all like to be pessimistic as fuck. I think it's a generational thing, I swear. And say that he's gonna be a good player. Yeah. I don't need him to be super outstanding. I need him to be the level that I think he should go to next. When you look at what Giddens did the first half of the season, when they played the way that Maresca's gonna play him, he cooked. He looked like the next thing leaving Dortmund. And that's why Dortmund didn't want to drop the price. Because Dortmund know what they had. They like, whoa. The only reason his numbers dropped, and I'm quite sure this was conversation. Yo, hit two. Yo, I'm gonna stop talking. If y'all hit 2 more likes, Solomon giving out 10 more memberships. I don't know what that equal up in money, but that goes to the channel, which I am the channel. We're not gonna sit here and act like it's a foundation. I am the channel. But there ain't enough money to make me go do nothing. Wow, everything I've good bread is going right back into this shit till they start making some real bread. And then I start buying myself something nice. But get the likes up. Get the likes up. There we go. We hit it. Pause. Big up Solomon, man. Gifting out those memberships, man. Big up Solomon. You You the MVP, bro. You the MVP. You the motherfucking MVP, Solomon. I swear for Lord, you the MVP. You the MVP, man. What was that shit in the Club World Cup? The superior player of the match, man. Yeah. And exactly. That's a good comment. Yeah, Solomon, big up Solomon, yo. Yeah, big up Solomon. Big up Solomon. But this is a good comment, Slime Network. Listen. This is a good comment because when Palmer is on that right side, right? When Palmer's on that right side, oh shit, J-Mac, y'all going band for band? Hold up. We could go band for band. No, we could go M for M. They go band for band. I gotta put some more drops in here. They going band for band in here. They're going band for band in here. I see 5 memberships in my 7 memberships in my 7 memberships. Do I hear 8 memberships? Do I hear 8 memberships? Do I hear 10 memberships? 10 memberships by Solomon. Do I hear 11 memberships? 11 memberships, 11, 12 memberships, 12 memberships, 15 memberships, 15 memberships, 16 memberships, 16 memberships, 17 memberships, 20 memberships. Well, how you didn't get none? You got what the duck get. Like they say in Jamaica. You get what the blood clot duck get, my youth. You stuck like Chuck. You stuck like Chuck. They gifting them. Don't worry about it. Whoever get one, they can't get two. So everybody who get one, you know what I mean? You got one? Ah, Joey, we're in the money. Ah, big up everybody who got to get. Hey, yo. Oh, yo. Drop my fucking theme music while I roll up, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Cut off that bumbo clad.
Oh, like Jimmy Spliff. 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 You like Jimmy Spliff. Spliff.
What you say, Buju? What you say, Buju?
You like Jimmy Spliff. Spliff.
What you say, Buju? What you say, Buju?
You like Jimmy Spliff.
Bumbo clad. Vada.
Jimmy Spliff.
Gully guy, what you say?
Jimmy Spliff.
Who there?
Jimmy Spliff.
Who that improper Chels? Who improper Chels?
Jimmy Spliff.
Who got the best motherfucking channel running? I don't give a fuck about
Jimmy
subscriptions. Who got the biggest balls in the world?
Jimmy Spliff.
Jalo dog. Jalo. One time.
I am a Josefano. I am a Josefano.
Pull up. Stop. Real bad man. I am the real McCoy. We coming for their food this year, man. Yeah, this year we coming. I plan on adding at least 2,000 subscribers this year. The first year I did it, I added 1,000, and then I did it again for like a third of a season, and I added 1,000. This year, I want to add like 2,000 motherfucking new subscribers. So spread the word. Let them know where we at over here. You know what I mean? We doing it live, bro. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Listen, I got a lot of things lined up, man. I've been doing a lot of networking, as y'all see. Y'all see me on a lot of channels, on a lot of different panels, and people ready to return back the love. Pause, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of ideas lined up, bro. A lot of ideas. Big up everybody that's been supporting, man. A lot of super chats, a lot of people giving out donations, a lot of people giving out memberships and all that, paying for memberships. Big up Solomon, big up Judo Gnome, CNAC regularly. I think Gav, man, it's a couple of y'all that every now and then, man, y'all drop a couple bucks, man, and that shit is well appreciated. Trust me. And that shit is gonna be able to make me do better things on this channel. You know what I mean? Definitely. Because I'm looking at Matisse footage and his camera is sharp. I like that. But that ain't what I'm worried about. The camera's it's the microphone. I want to get me a Shure mic. This is a little podcasting mic I got. It's cute. Yeah. Who was my first super chat? I think CNAC. Yeah, Reaper, big up. You already know, bro. I think it was CNAC. I think CNAC was my first super chat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big up CNAC. CNAC is the G, yo. He always support, man. Always. Big up Judo Gnome too, man. Yeah, the mic, a Shure mic. Oh, Maldini, you was the first super chat? See, I knew it was one of y'all. I remember, I thought you was the first person ever to come. Oh, nah. You're right. What do you mean, look who it is? Oh, don't worry. And people, we on Never a Foul Later. Big up Cass. We on Never a Foul Later. We are cooking. We cooking on Never a Foul Later. Yeah, I'm over here doing some reactions, Cass. I'm over. I don't know if that's Cass or Daps. I think it's Cass. More than likely it's Cass. Cass be working. Big up Cass. He one of the hardest working motherfuckers out here that I know, man. Yeah. I swear he is. He always working. Big up Cass. Big up that channel. Yeah, Wolfie, don't worry about it. Yeah, Wolfie getting it later. You know, I'm feeling like a champion today too. You know how when Iron Man got his, you know what I mean? Feeling like a champ. Got my this is English. You know what I mean? This came from England. This wasn't produced. I mean, this mega store right here. I'm very improper Chels right now. All right, let's get through the rest. Let's get through the end of this video. Let's get through the end of this because I got something else I need to talk about.
I'd probably tone my voice down a peg or two because I'd say, right, we're getting a backup, we're getting a bench player. Oh, he's developing. Oh, he's got potential. He's improving. He's got things to work on. Why do we need that when we've already got Gittins? And I get the model. But what have I said? Within the model, you can do great things. This is not a great thing to do. In my opinion, you could do better. Excuse me for standing on business because I don't give two shits. I'm just speaking.
The shirt, man, I ordered this the night of the game. The night of the game, I ordered it, bro. I ordered it the night of the game. And it just got here today. It literally came all the way the fuck from England.
Being completely honest with what I've watched, what I've seen, what I believe, what I think. And guess what? It will either bite me on the ass and I'll have to do an apology video, which is great because that means he's smashed it at Chelsea if he joins and we're going on to successes and winning and whatnot. But by golly gosh, if he doesn't do well, he's very durable. Another plus point. He works hard. He does track back. I think he's a wing back personally. If he was in a 3-4-3 playing for Conte, I think it would be perfect, right up his alley. No disrespect. That's just what I think he is. I think he's a really good wing back. If you put him and Pedro Neto on the wing back position, you're cooking. You're really cooking up something. Now I'm marinating. Now I'm seasoning. But if he doesn't work out, if he is exactly what he is, which is average dribbler, average shooter, works hard, maybe some good off the ball movement, will get goals because he'll get into good positions, to be fair to him. But he's not moving the needle and he's not that guy. If he is that, just remember, Just remember, just because we're interested in someone doesn't mean you have to suddenly now find ways to rate them. Or forget that. Find ways to disrespect those who just don't actually want the player. I've been happy with our business so far. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll say that too. Don't you if you much love, Jenny. Sun poking out here in Cali. Yeah. Weather's supposed to nice. If you in San Diego, I'm telling you, I'm hating right now. If you in San Diego, T-Ray, I'm hating right now. Don't tell me you in San Diego. That's the best weather on the planet. If you never been, go to San Diego. Best weather on the planet. I don't know if global warming gonna end up fucking that up, but that's the best weather on the planet. The people who want him, stop acting like we crazy when we say we don't want him. Stop acting like y'all don't know why we don't want him. Yeah, a lot of good food too. A lot of good food, KG. You by the bay? Oh, you good too. My mom lives out by the bay. Big up my mom. She lives in Folsom. My mom lives in Folsom. She's lived there since 1994. Yeah, big up Folsom. My little brother was raised out there. He did the madness out there in San Diego. Yeah, man. San Diego's weather's lovely. I DJ'd a couple gigs out there. Lovely. Lovely! What they call, how they say it in England? Lovely jubbly. Lovely doubly. How y'all say it? Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Everything's lovely jubbly. All right, let's run through the last of this. Shit, I'm talking too much.
10, 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 window. Am I allowed to disagree with one player coming in through the door without being crucified? Is that okay? Can we have our own opinions around here? I'm not talking about on my channel, I'm talking about on Twitter, because I know you guys are intelligent folks. Is that okay? Or is it every single player that looks like they're now coming to Chelsea, suddenly now you have to love them, you have to rate them? Doesn't really make sense, because I know it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't quite make sense. This deal is getting dragged on for two reasons. One, because the later we go into the window, the more bargaining we can do with Manchester United, get the price down, etc. So I understand that.
True.
But it's also because the 5 stages of grief. They know, as an ownership, as a director, that he was very unpopular.
Yo, he said the real reason, and then now he coming with his conspiracy theory. This is why I fuck with Matisse. He neatly did that. This is how he keep a nigga like me coming back to the channel, because he spit some reality, and then he come with that little bit of weird shit, that little bit of that conspiracy theory / estrogen. He about to hit us with right here. Watch this. I know his style.
With this fan base in terms of bringing him in. And time is a bitch, because now people are getting worn down, people are getting tired, people are starting to drain and dilute their opinion, and it's going from denial, anger, bargaining, depression to acceptance. And that is exactly what's happening, because the more time that goes on, the more that Fabrizio keeps saying,
I can't lie. He won with this one. Yo, because I am at acceptance. I went through every fucking thing he just said, and I have clearly accepted the fact that, yeah, he's gonna be my 4th string winger. He got this 100% right. You're like, this is supposed to be Hibachi, me cooking him, but this was more like me watching the cooking show right here, because he cooked. Yeah, he going through it though. He going through it. But hey, listen, he has a big platform. He has a very big platform. Garnacho brother gonna hate this.
Them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead.
Garnacho brother watching this like, Negrito.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Garnacho brother right now is looking at every one of these nigga tweets, bro. Like, Who the fuck is this? Who this fucking guy think he's talking about? Eh? Look at his fucking glasses. Look at his glasses. Look at this. Come look at this. Look at this fucking guy. Look at his glasses. Who the fuck is he talking about? Eh? You talking about me? You talking about me? You talking about me and my brother? Look at him, you fucking negrito. Look at you. Hmm? Look. You fucking negrito. This fucking guy. Who you think you're talking to, eh? Who you think you're talking to? What language do they speak in Argentina? Hold on, wait. Hold on. What language do they speak in Argentina?
Spanish is the official language in
Okay, Spanish. How do you say monkey in Spanish?
In Spanish, monkey is monkey.
How do you say black monkey in Spanish?
Mono Negro.
Who this guy, eh? Who does he think he's talking about? This Mono Negro.
This is liar telling. It's liar telling.
Yo, listen. I need y'all to hear me. Listen. Hey, listen. They are waiting for Matisse to announce that he's coming to one of them games, yo. They are waiting to hear Matisse coming to one of them fucking games, my nigga. Are you fucking kidding me, my nigga? They're gonna be pulling up outside his crib with that fucking reggaeton playing. That shit gonna be.
This is King Shine. And some boy could have run down your mother drawers and still I get gunshot.
Gunshot. Yo, King Shine son. Them say we feel easy and stay true to one queen, but wait. Voila.
Jimmy Spliff.
Solomon and David had ladies by the dozens. Then why can't we be greedy?
You like Jimmy Spliff?
Tell me why, oh why, oh why? Why King Shine fi play fi one girl when Continental girl a text
Life off,
King
man.
Shine son fi themself except them a loose cannon them never dead set. When them aim to fire them target in excess. Yeah, we why them beat down relent.
Nigga. Yo, they gonna pull off with that with reggaeton play. Yo, listen. Right now, Enzo somewhere like, yo, don't bring him in, man. Don't bring him in. Enzo like, no, I just cleaned up my image. Yo, Enzo like, nah, man. I just cleaned up my image. Don't bring this motherfucker in, bro. Oh, man. Mono Negro. Matisse, watch it, bro. I don't want them to be calling you Mono Negro, bro. You my G.
Remember the name I've been speaking about for weeks. It's just people are just getting tired and exhausted and drained, and they're suddenly just coming around to the idea and making fucking dumb excuses for why we should be doing this deal. And it pains me and it sickens me. So I take you back to the start. I am sick. I am sick to my pits. And that is it. That is it. This doesn't have an effect too deeply, hopefully, on the rest of the window, because I'm happy with pretty much everything else we're doing. And let's see how many minutes he takes off of others and whatnot. But boy, is this going to be one hell of a frustrating player to watch. I have no doubts. This guy's going to piss me off. Oh my God. He is going to frustrate the living daylights out of me. Just when we were getting the Sheffy Queffis, the Simmons, the Palmers, the link-ups, the intricacies, the technical qualities. Now I got a real road runner once again. Fucking hell, man. Oh, my days.
You should be used to it, though. You're British, bro. You're British. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a Prem team without a road runner. You need at least one road runner. I think it's Prem rules. You gotta have at least one road runner. I don't know. Yeah, hopefully, if everything go like it's supposed to, bro, you ain't gotta worry about it. He won't be playing, man. You know what I'm saying? He will not be playing. Oh man, I crack myself up sometime. I'm sorry. I might have to make a fucking clip out of that. Enzo was our road runner last year. Enzo was a road runner with a whole lot of G&A. That's type of road runners there is. Playmaking road runner. You know what I mean? Yeah. Playmaking road runner, bro. Yeah. Playmaking road runner. That's what he was. And box crasher. Box crasher! Box crasher! Box crasher! Hold on. 1 second, people. We're gonna do this. Yeah, Enzo got a bag, yo. Exactly. Enzo got a fucking bag. That's the difference with Enzo. Enzo got a bag. Enzo could do a lot of things. And I think that's what's starting to bother a lot of the rivals that was like shitting on him. They act, what does he do? What does he do? And we all kept saying, well, he's creative. He's creative. But because guys wasn't finishing chances, it was hard to prove it. Now guys are finishing his chances. And we're saying the same thing. What did he do? He's creative. He's fucking creative. Now it's there. Now it's like they have nothing else to reach for. You know what I mean? Because then you even had Chelsea fans. I remember being on Lewis channel and niggas crashing out on me. Reaper, Wavy Nash. I ain't trying to get loud on you. And I said, yo, that nigga does the dirty work. And y'all laughed, the dirty work? Ha! I said, yeah, nigga. He does the dirty work. That shit wasn't no bullshit, man. That shit was real shit. Nigga does a lot of the dirty work. I don't know why people don't like to give him credit for it, but he did. He just did. And as the season went on, everybody started to, well, I'm not going to act like everybody was against it. But as the season went on, people started to see it more, like started to appreciate it more, I should say. Because I think y'all always saw it, but sometimes when you say somebody's not something, you kind of get stuck with it. You know what I mean? And you just be stuck on that shit. But the dude be putting in a lot of work, man. Oh, no, it might have been Reaper then. Because you know what I'm saying? Enzo, man, he gets it done, bro. You know what I mean? Crash those boxes, Enzo. Crash the box, Enzo. Crash the box. Look at that. Look how he crashed the box, bro. Look how he crashed the box. Yeah, 26 G&A, man. That's output. Output plus performance. It ain't just like when I mention his output, they be trying to downplay it. And I'm like, nah. Performances. Bunch of them. A lot of performances. Lots of performances. Yeah. Top baller, man. Give my guys props, bro. This video got 2 seconds left.
But what can you do? What looks to be done will be done, and life will go on. But yeah, guys, scan the QR code, of course.
Nah, nigga, nah. You ain't getting no more commercials out of me. That's it. That's that. That's that. That's that. I think that's it. I think that's all I had to react to, broski. You know what I'm saying? Fabrizio really said this. This is the real tweet. He recently said this again. Did he just say this? Like, yeah, I think everybody's tired of Fab now. Fab race is run, bro. His race is run. I'm looking down Twitter now. See if I see anything. You know what I mean? I know y'all always looking too, but we don't all follow the same things, right? Brentford now prepared to let Johan Wissa leave, providing a striker is found. Sophomore note for sales stands. Wissa didn't play in Brentford's friendly. They let the man live, bro. Y'all had y'all had an agreement. João Pedro put his winner's medal on his dog. Mike's is upset that West Ham is going to sign Callum Wilson. Son is going to LAFC. Hold on, let me get back here. Share this. All right, cool. Mike's is a hater. Stop smoking crack. Okay. Are you talking to somebody specific? You sound bothered, fam. Done deal. Armando Broja has completed main part of his medical test at Burnley. Is Burnley up? Burnley's up. What's the 3 teams that came up? Sunderland, Leeds, and Burnley? Oh, we get to play against them? Okay. Okay. Good for him. Newcastle are prepared to place a bid, but ain't Newcastle preparing to bid for? I'm confused. Isn't Newcastle currently bidding for Sesko? No? I know I'm not tripping. Yeah, this is crazy. That 25 million for that's crazy. That's when I say that's crazy money. I don't know how they did that. I don't care if some is add-ons. I don't care. Just to get the number 25 next to him. Like, yo. Okay. Okay. Chelsea are a fan base that think they are bigger than they actually are. Jamie Carragher said that shit.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Oh boy. They can stop telling us anything Jamie Carragher say. We already know he hates Chelsea. He's a bitch. Who cares? Oh shit, he's holding up the kit. Oh, that's why Mike's upset. It's actually locked in. Or is this AI? That's AI, but it says, so here we go. And there's Chloe in her kit. Who's that? Kendry Paez is set to leave Ecuador this week to resume his loan spell at Racing Strasbourg following emotional farewell from his family and loved ones. Cool. Cool. That's on to LAFC again. I ain't seeing no other news outside of that. Let's see. Okay, Xavi Simmons is 75%. Relax. It's August 2nd. Chelsea are on it and has very good chances for it to happen. Are on it and has very good chances to happen. I hate the way this dude types sometimes, but I forget English is not his first language. Yo, it's not their fault. Y'all stop reading their shit. How y'all talking about y'all want them banned, but then y'all go read the shit? And then when they put up the here we go, you run and go take it and steal the picture and post it on your shit. You can't have it both ways, bro. Come on, man. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all can't have it both ways, man. Come on, man. Did I see Esteval's message? No. What did he say? What did he say? What did Esteval say? I love to hear the message. What did he say? Esteval has formally communicated to RB Leipzig that he wants to join Chelsea Football Club. I like that. I like that. Yes. Yes. I like that. You keep the money. Hey, you keep the money. You keep the money. Hey, you keep the money. You keep the money. Hey, you keep the money. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that shit. Be in the London streets. Well, he's a kid, 17 years old, moving to a new country. I mean, I'm quite sure if he was in Brazil, it'd be different. You know what I mean? It's on Instagram. Oh, I ain't got my Instagram logged in on my thing. So I ain't got that. I ain't got my Instagram logged in. Just the Twitter. What is Strasbourg Steve watching? Talking about sub off. I think he'll be watching everybody. Ah, boy, here we go. Look at Rob. Everybody give it up for Rob. He thinks the Club World Cup logo, the badge looks cheap. Yeah, Rob. Come on, Rob. You're having a howler here, Rob. You're killing me. Check Dodgers. He tweeted it. Javi Simone is out of today's game for his clear desire to join Chelsea. No injury or illness. Great fucking news. Great news, player. Chelsea want to close the deal very soon for Javi Simmons Javi Simons or Simons. With a new round of talk schedule. He is not today's squad. That's what I'm talking about. Do the right thing, man. Inter Milan has been in talk. Yeah, right. Broke ass niggas. I'm not even reading that. We're not reading nothing about Inter Milan. I think it's just broke. We're looking for this Esteval shit. Esteval's dad doing the Cole Obama thing. Oh, this right here? Okay. You think this is own somebody? You think I can play this without getting clipped? What do you think? Can I play this? Who shit is this? Who owns this? We're gonna take a risk. We're bad man. Vamos embora.
Bem, sou um cara muito tranquilo. Sou um garoto de Deus que não quer arrumar problema com ninguém, que tá sempre na dele, que é um cara de família. Franca é interior de São Paulo. São Paulo é a capital, Franca é interior. Eu falei, cidade da minha família. Então aqui que eu me sinto em paz, me sinto bem, feliz. Uma cidade incrível. É forte no calçado, é forte no basquete também. Franca no esporte aqui é mais basquete aqui. Eu não tive altura para jogar basquete, consegui no futebol, mas o forte em Franca é o basquete. O nome do meu pai é Ivo Gonçalves, é filho da dona Gonçala. Tenho 9 irmãos. E foi goleiro, tentou ser atleta, né? Não deu pra ele. A gente brinca, ele me ensinou a bater na bola. Então, essa batida aí que no gol contra o Chelsea foi ele que me ensinou. E, cara, depois de ser atleta, ele virou pastor. Cara, minha mãe é tudo pra mim. Eu falo que meu pai...
Well, wait, I didn't even ask you niggas if y'all can see it, but I'm quite sure y'all can. If you should ban who? If you should ban who? Oh. No, he said, tell me if you should ban it. If you should ban who? Oh, what'd he do? You know what? Who cares? Yeah, who cares?
Meu pai é do esporte, minha mãe é da educação, cara. Tudo que eu sou, tudo que eu aprendi hoje é por causa dela. É uma mãe incrível. Até hoje, cara, ela pega no meu pé para me estudar ainda. Acho que tudo que eu sou, tudo que, como homem, como o Estevão de Franca, e o Estevão que nasceu em Franca, e que poucos conhecem, é graças a ela. Uma irmãzinha mais nova, né? Ela tá falando mais inglês que eu, cara. Starzinha é inteligente. Até demais, Starzinha. Ela sabe mais da minha vida do que eu. Se perguntasse qualquer coisa, assim, coisa de contrato, essas coisas, ela sabe mais do que eu, porque é ela que tá na reunião. Eu não vou em quase nenhuma reunião. Ela tá em todas. Ela tá em todas. A base pra mim é tudo. Tudo é a igreja. Deus é a principal coisa na minha vida. E muitas pessoas, poucas sabem disso, né? Então, por isso que onde eu vou, onde eu passo, eu sempre falo de Deus, porque Ele é a base para mim e eu sempre tenho que estar falando dele, porque foi ele que me trouxe até aqui, ele que me deu tudo isso. Comecei aqui em Franca, aí aos 8 anos eu mudei pro Cruzeiro, e do Cruzeiro fiquei até os 14 anos, e dos 14 fui pro Palmeiras, de Palmeiras até os 18, agora tô indo pro Chelsea. Não tem como falar uma coisa, sabe, porque eu aprendi, eu amadureci lá, eu entrei como menino e pode dizer que eu saí como um homem mais maduro, com diversas lições aprendidas com o Abel, com a comissão técnica, com os jogadores. Cara, eu não vejo a hora, sério, de, sabe, vestir a camisa do Chelsea, de representar o Chelsea, sabe? É uma coisa que, ainda mais agora que vai ter Champions League, vai ter campeonatos importantes, Premier League. Não vejo a hora, tô muito ansioso. Parece que até os dias demora para passar, que não passa nunca, cara. mas estou muito ansioso, espero que dê tudo certo, espero que possa construir uma história incrível e dar muito orgulho para os fãs do Chelsea. Chelsea fans, can't wait to meet you guys. See you soon.
Like he worked on that all night right there. He worked on that line all night. Work on that English, baby. You'll be all right. Matter of fact, English is overrated. Just keep speaking Portuguese. English is overrated. English is fucking overrated. English is overrated. He said this type of ballers that play for yeah, but not this only time in this situation we got control over that with that death row contract. You're right, because he might still want to end up going to Real Madrid or Barcelona. Who knows? I'm not even bothered by that. Let a kid dream. Let a kid dream. You know what I'm saying? You let a kid dream. You're supposed to let a kid dream. Hold up. I know it was one more thing I wanted to watch. I might could save it for tomorrow's show. Yeah, I'll save it for tomorrow's show. Yeah, I'll save this one for tomorrow's show. I know one more. I know a few more that I want to watch. I'm trouble? Nah, bro, I'm not trouble. We don't give trouble. You hope he gives Maresca a real headache? Yeah. I agree. Have Maresca have to like, who the fuck am I gonna play? Yeah. That's always a good problem to have. And when they're young, people think when they're young, they have the least of the ego. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go out there and have to know that they got to battle for every little thing that they're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Garnacho to Chelsea, Simone progress. Cool dude, bro vlog. Wait, what? I don't watch this on my timeline. This was 19 hours and he got 32 views. Y'all want to show him some love? Let's show him some love. Let's share my screen. This just popped up on my chat. I don't know why. So I'm gonna show him some love. Let me show him some love.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is your Chelsea news update as Broja is joining Burnley on a permanent deal, meeting Chelsea's evaluation. Xavi Simons sending a clear message to RB Leipzig saying, I want out, I want Chelsea, I want to wear that royal blue.
That's right.
In West London. And Garnacho, a main talking point, along with some other minor stuff, when it comes to Fulham link to Sterling, when it comes to possible defenders and goalkeeper briefs. If you guys do go and enjoy this video, like and subscribe and turn on post notifications.
Right.
And without further ado, let's get into it. Well, first off, we'll start with Armando Broja to Burnley.
No, I want to hear what he say about Garnacho.
Yeah, message to RB Leipzig going, I want out.
That's right.
Went back to PSG, went back to Leipzig, signed for Leipzig on, so you know when it drops. It can be an action-packed day tomorrow. Trust me. There'll be a few shorts, there'll be a long, I'll try to do long form. I think the long form video will be at a according to Ben Jacobs and Alex Crook.
Okay.
Man United want £40 million for Garnacho. Chelsea want to pay 30 to 35 million pounds.
How do you feel about it?
They are going to be stern with that evaluation. They are going to push later on in the window as they see this as a good market opportunity. But in order for this move to happen, they'll need to get rid of Sterling and Kunku. Mandabu's out the door. Mark Hughes on loan. Nicholas Jackson's situation is still open. So in order for that move to happen, they'll need to make outgoings in order to make room in the squad, especially to meet UEFA's squad valuation.
Y'all think he's pro Garnacho or no? What y'all think? Type in the chat. What y'all think?
Cap for UCL football, Europa League, Conference League. Although that it didn't really affect us in Conference League, but for Champions League, there must be a certain cap in terms of how much the squad can be worth. So they'll have to make outgoings in order to bring in Xavi, Simmons, and Garnacho. I think Simmons can come in and we make outgoings to make room, but Garnacho will be a later on in the window. I think Fabrizio Romano did say that we're not talking about tomorrow. We're not talking about Sunday, Tuesday, or probably even Wednesday. It can be a later on in the window situation. So keep an eye on Chelsea and Garnacho, as said by Fabrizio Romano. But finally, Raheem Sterling and Fulham links.
Okay, he don't seem to give too much opinions. He just report the news. He's like pies on video and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is pie. I've never seen pie. Maybe that's pie. Is that pies? Yeah. He got the beater on. He chilling. Yeah, he's just reporting. I thought he was giving an opinion.
Question that I
It's
asked.
time to go!